So when you were talking to potential customers, HR folks, did you have any kind of structure to the conversation, the interview, doing lean startup stuff or the mom test or any of this stuff? Or was it just like, just tell me about, your problems? Like how did you approach that? And what did you do to make those as kind of useful conversations as they could be for you at the time?
I read the Lean Startup, liked that methodology. I think if I, look back, I had a doc with maybe 5 questions. Thankfully at McKinsey, I had done some work where I had done expert interviews. And so I kind of treated it like expert interviews, so you go and ask a bunch of people and you can get smart on a topic very quickly if you, just have a bunch of conversations and you're targeted. So I would definitely ask the same questions. I think I was like, why do you train? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? But then I would certainly follow breadcrumbs if someone kind of went off script and had something that I hadn't heard before. And I stopped having conversations essentially when it was like the marginal value of an additional conversation was kind of zero. Like, okay, they're just all telling me the same thing. Like, got it. So they might have slightly different variations, but it was like, you hate it because it's a pain to administer and you hate it because your employees hate it, but you have to do it. Like, got it. And so like, I just got to that point and kept I think a, Google folder or something of just all these different conversations and would try to synthesize them for Anne so that her product brain could kind of think about like, okay, this is the problem. What's the solution? Yeah, that's kind of how we tackled that.
And then roughly how many conversations did it take for you to get to that point where you were like, I'm kind of just hearing the same thing over and over again?
Honestly, it happened pretty quickly because the space we're in is very established. And so I would say like somewhere around 30 to 50, I think is probably the number that I had before I was like, at this point, I would just like to be able to sell something and see if that sticks because like the problem statement has been articulated so many times.